Activision presents a smashing blast from the past. Developed by Vicarious Visions. It's Crash Bandicoot!
One. Hello everyone! It's Yogamoanyo. And I'm playing Crash Bandicoot, the Sane Trilogy. Like I made in my update video. And I am joined by my friend here, who has only... And he's only played Crash Bandicoot 2 from my knowledge. I don't know if he played 1 and 3.
Seems like it's number 2.
But yeah, I'm gonna play through this game, and I'm not gonna have my buddy EmeraldMaster here the entire time. Sorry to just bring that news on to you now.
What, is this a one part, am I just a part of your, DLC, as it were? Hugh?
Sure. So we're gonna start with Crash Bandikizzle for Rizzle 1. I don't need autosave, so...
If you hear tapping over here, I'm playing Dead Cells, so both of us could be screaming.
Ooh.
But, Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
And that was the first cutscene of the game.
I thought, I thought that character was removed entirely. Or is it...
After the first game, she was. Spin! Alright, Crash Bandicoot. Warped is what we're playing right now, actually. Which is the third game.
Where's that man? Screams like he's extremely constipated.
So, fun fact for both viewers and I guess I just got all of the Platinum Relics in this game today.
Jeez.
I got the last 2 that I needed. So I'm feeling like I'm pretty good at this game now.
His body is ready.
Pretty much. And speaking of relics, if anybody's watching this video, if anybody wants me to get all the relics in general for Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2, I have to for 3. But if you want me to like show the footage of me getting them in the third game, and if you want me to get them in these games, just leave a comment and say, yeah, I want to watch you suffer. Get those relics. Mention the relic part. That's important. Just saying I want to watch you suffer is just me. It's just like saying I want to watch you play a video game. Because apparently I'm not good at video games.
Insert Super Meat Boy lost footage here.
Here we go. Here we go. Completely erect. So I don't know how exactly I'm gonna make these parts work. I don't know if I'm gonna split them up like per island, or if I'm just gonna be like, okay, this video's going on too long, so I'm gonna stop it here. We'll just have to play it by ear, I guess.
Sorry, I am sorry. I'm completely lost at the moment. Not what you said, though.
I'm just trying the best, man. So I've grown to like love the soundtrack in this remake. I liked it a lot, but I didn't like love it. But I'm just like slowly starting to love it immensely now.
And from my understanding, the entire game is pretty much the same, right?
Yeah. Physics are changed.
Yeah, I know about the
that's
jump being
obvious.
a little bit off, as it was called.
Yeah, it's a little off. I've gotten used to it. Well, it's not really off. It's more of just different. And people are so used to the older controls, you know?
Yeah.
So it just feels really off. So I actually can't get the gem in this stage. I need a colored gem. And that happens. So what I've noticed is this game, a lot of the colored gems are, you get them on the last island, like most of them, and you use most of them on the first island. And those are just to get the box gems. Also, I just want to mention now, those lined crates where you have to bounce on 5 times to get 10 Wumpa Fruit, I'm going to spin them. I'm only jumping on them now because I didn't mention it before. But, yeah. I'm sorry, Crash. Feels bad, man.
The suffering does not begin just yet.
If you miss too many crates, he literally gets, like, his ass handed to him. He's just, like, on the ground, just taking it. I had to do that to get a trophy. How long has this been going on? 8 minutes? Can you check for me? Is it visible for you?
Just
at the bottom right.
barely. It looks like 8 minutes, 20 seconds or something.
Okay, because I'm screen sharing to him through Skype. Funny enough, we're using Discord for voice, but
I
we're
like
screen sharing
Discord more though. Need screen share Discord, please get me.
Yeah, we're using the Skype for screen sharing purposes, and it's actually really awkward because the red lines are covering. What's it called?
The timer.
Yeah, like it's covering the timer.
Yeah,
like, I can read
Discord.
it.
Where's my screen share?
I genuinely want that screen share. So. I can't even beat this level, I don't think. Oh, I can, but I can't get the box gem, I don't think.
Yeah, I think my commentary at the moment is terrifying. I feel so quiet. I mean,
Your
not
voice
to
is
self-loathe.
Your voice isn't quiet. It shouldn't be quiet in the commentary.
No. I feel like I'm not quite responsive enough.
Well, then be more responsive.
Hiya.
I have a recommendation.
I thought you were going to say you have an erection.
No. That would be Crash. But I have a recommendation. And that would just to stop playing Dead Cells.
Well, I am watching your thing.
I know, you have dual monitors, I think.
Yep, I do. Now.
So you actually can get away with it. I don't. Not yet. I can't. There's no way I can even get dual monitors with my current room setup. because
Do you even-
I don't have enough room.
Wait a minute. There is one way you can be a little bit more convenient for yourself, and that's getting what's it called? If you have something like I have, like dual monitor mount, that could help. But it's clamp.
I could mount the monitor on top of my monitor, and then my TV would literally be right above that monitor.
That moment when it got really complex, even then.
So I feel like mentioning that I've about this game. I played it a lot when I was younger. Not this game, not the first game. I did play the first game a decent amount, I think, when I was younger. But I've played Crash 2 to death. Crash 3, kind of.
Still seems
but
like
no.
Crash 3 is always the best of the three. Not sure.
Actually, I think Crash 2 is the best. At least it's my personal favorite. And that's because Crash 3 has too many vehicle/gimmick levels.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with the
prefer
gimmick
just-
being in the stage. It's just I don't like gameplay changes.
Oh,
Hate 'em.
no. I am too. It's just, I prefer playing, like I'm playing, what's it called?
The same game, just with a twist in every
Yeah,
stage.
the variety is really good in Crash 3, which is, like, the best part about it. It has the most variety of all the games. But what I like the most about Crash 2 is it's basically all platforming. Because in Crash 3, you have the motorcycle levels, which I hate, the plane levels, which I don't like at all, the water ski levels, which are, like, okay. And there's the Pura levels, and I love the Pura levels. The Coco Pura levels are really fun. And I think that's all the gimmick levels. I can't get the gem on this level either. You know what I find really crazy? The fact that
Call me
I'm
baby.
playing this game. Oh my
Tired.
Well, what day is it? Is it the 12th right now? Of June?
Yep, it's
That we're
12.
recording this?
It's the 12th.
Okay, so like, the thing I find crazy is the fact that I am playing this game over again 12 days after it came out. Like, I'm playing through it, like, normally, not like getting the time trials, which is a completely different beast on its own. Which, by the way, for everybody watching, I have not gotten the gold relic on, what's it called? Or not gold relic. I haven't gotten, like, all the relics in Crash 2 at all. And I technically haven't gotten all the relics in Crash 3, so that game is still unfinished. At least 100%. Which is really mind-boggling. But this is where I 100% the game probably first. Is on my YouTube channel. After I, like, revived it for the 5th time.
Really that addicting.
What, this game?
Well, I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. The thing I like, too, is that they made Crash 1 actually fun to play. So, like, I like that.
This is Activision at that. Wrap your head around that.
Well, they're just the publishers. It's Vicarious Visions that made the game.
Yeah. What are they like? Are they Naughty Dog pretty much, or?
First boss. No, they've made some 2D Crash games in the past on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
And I know they made some more Crash games, but I can't remember which ones. But the 2D ones were pretty good. Alright, first boss, Papu Papu. So he has 5 hit points in this version of the game. He usually has 3. But the reason why he has 5 is because in every other version of the original game, he had 5 hit points instead of 3. Also, his butt crack is still there in all of its jiggle physics. I got hit and he died. Really bad, man. So that was the first boss. So I could probably finish this first island up before I end this part, because the first island is easily the shortest. The second island is arguably the longest. It does have Sunset Vista, which takes like 5 minutes alone to beat. Also, here's Coco's time machine. You can play as Coco in this game.
Okay, so they actually explain why you can. Okay, I like it whenever that attention to detail is given.
Yep, she's in the third game, and she decides to use the time twister to what's it called? To help her brother in the first and second game, and then she just helps you in the third game now. So there's like a canonical reason to why she helps. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exactly how I did my first playthrough, unless you guys don't want me to do this for like, later games or something. What I did was I would play Crash for 2 stages, and then I would play Coco for 2 stages, and then I just keep alternating between every other stage. And whenever it forces me to play as Crash, because it forces you to play as Crash in some stages. Same thing with Coco in Crash 3. I would just count that as... I would just be like, okay, the next stage I'll just play as Crash again. Kind of hard to explain, but... Basically what I'm trying to say is...
this good game.
This good game. I also don't think I could finish this level 100%. Yeah, this one I can't finish 100% either. I need a gem, colored gem. That's actually the best part of these games, is listening to the Budabuga. Also, I don't know why I'm doing these bonus rounds if I know I can't get all the boxes. I think it's just like a habit, kind of, because in the original first game, you couldn't do the, or you had to do the bonus stages to, 1, save your game, which was stupid, because the save system in the first game sucked.
Well, that's fascinating.
You either in the original game you either had to get a gem or you had to beat the Tana bonus rounds /
sorry,
Embryo / Cortex bonus rounds. Also, I missed one of the Embryo tokens.
Yeah, the game. Well, other than the graphical overhaul, the game looks pretty much the same as the 3.
Yeah, they used the original level geometry,
which was smart to begin with.
Apparently that also might be a reason why some people are a little thrown off by the physics, because they're different, right?
Yeah, of course.
So they kept the old level geometry, but it doesn't accommodate the new physics. So it makes it a little difficult. Okay, so this is what I mean. So this level forces you to play as Crash, and you can't play as Coco. So what I'm going to do is, instead of, like I said, where you do 2 levels as Coco, I'm going to count this as just like a throwaway level, and I'll play Coco on the next stage instead. And then I'll do Crash on the next 2 stages, and then etc., etc. So on and so forth. And I haven't died yet, and I'm probably going to regret saying that now.
As it will for me, too, because I've done something kind of disappointing. Just a little bit. little bit.
So I keep getting videos recommended to me now because I've seen so much on Sane Trilogy stuff and what have you. And there's a video called I think it was like the top 10 hardest stages in the Sane Trilogy. Oh, I died. I told you! I called it! But anyways, you know, in the original game, if I died, I couldn't get the gem. You had to go through the stages without dying. But anyways, so they had a video on that. And this stage that I'm playing right now, Hogwild, was considered as one of those hardest, as one of the top 10 hardest levels in the entire trilogy.
Why? It's so
I don't know. It's not that hard. I don't know why they thought it was so difficult. They say it's because the controls of the boar are a little different, and yeah, they're like a little different, but it's not that difficult. Also, there is a second.
Sorry.
There's a second hog level that's actually way more difficult. Ba-da-ba! 19% done with the game already. But that's just
no!
And that was him
Rip.
dying.
Rip.
I actually think the worst part about this game is the loading screens.
AKA dying over and over. I noticed that they take a few seconds.
Yeah, they take a bit and they're just boring. But what's it called?
Thanks to Namco for patenting mini games on loading screens.
If you die, it doesn't restart the level. Or not restart, you don't have to restart the level. And guess what? I can't get the gem in this level.
Why?
Because I need a color gem. Also, this level is notoriously difficult to get a Platinum Relic on in the time trials. For the record, I think I mentioned this in the first level, but if you guys want me to get Platinum Relics, you gotta mention that in the comments. And if you want to watch me get them, I'll edit the videos heavily, unless you guys want to watch it like raw, like 2 hours of me trying to get one Platinum Relic.
Oh, for God's sake, please no.
But just tell me if you want to see it, dude. I spent I don't know if it was I don't know, it was like an hour and a half or 2 hours on this level when I'm getting the Platinum Relic.
Well, what I need to start doing is spending more time in editing rather than just not. Because, you know, the quality content being screamed to the heavens now.
I mean, to be fair, in my, what's it called? Oh, I almost died there. In my update video, I specifically stated I'm just going to be doing classic Let's Plays. I'm not going to be heavily editing them. I will edit out some things. Like, say if I'm having immense difficulties on a level, I will edit that in.
Okay. Makes sense.
Or out, rather.
Yeah.
Like, say if I died on this level, like, 100 times, not 100 times, or like 20 times, right? I would edit out the deaths, but I would at least, like, maybe show some of the deaths. I would show some of the deaths, like, so you can see, so people can see, like, how I died, maybe something funny happens, you never know. But, as for, like, if I can die maybe, like, a few times, I won't edit them out, but if I'm dying immensely, I might just edit some of those out. Because nobody really wants to watch someone go through the same level over and over again and just fail. Well, actually, no, some people do, and that's what I have you viewers for. I don't know how many people watch me anymore. It feels bad, man. But the people that end up watching these videos, if you want to watch all my failures in one, do tell. And if I have to see like a good amount of people say, yeah, I want to see that. Instead of it just being like one person being like, yeah, show that. Because, what's it called? I'm not gonna show it just if one person's just like, yeah, because that doesn't mean everyone else wants to see it, you know?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Now that I'm not doing time trials, I can luckily take these levels slowly. Oh, I died there for a second. Thought I wasn't gonna die right there. So, fun fact, you can actually... Oh, that was a bad idea. you can spin on these torches and they don't bounce you, just like metallic crates. That will come in handy. No, when I figured out that trick, thank you Mayonnaise Doctor for telling me about it. Once you figure that out, I actually managed to get the Platinum Relic in the stage. It was a little easier. It took me like a few more attempts as opposed to like the 20 other attempts it was taking me. I'm dying, yeah. Also, this level was also considered to be one of the hardest levels in the game on that video, and I kind of also disagree with that. In all 3 games, rather. Whoa, that was really weird. But I disagree. I think this level is difficult, but it's not overly difficult.
Like, you know, bullshit. Difficult.
There's no levels that I would say are straight up just BS. Like, not even Slippery Climb is straight up BS. Actually, no. There's one level that's straight up BS, and that level wasn't even on that list. For the record, guys, I can't tell you what the name of that video was, so don't expect me to give you it, because I don't remember shit. I don't remember who made it, and I don't remember, I just don't remember it. But it was a video. Just search up, like, top 10 hardest levels in Crash and Sane Trilogy. You'll probably find it. But I think this level's difficult, but it's not, like, overly difficult. And I keep saying that, and I keep dying.
Rep.
I don't think it's trendy here.
I mean, doesn't Crash Bandicoot also give you more levels than a lot of other games normally do?
You mean lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still on the first island. I have 34 lives.
Yeah, so it's... I guess in a way like the early days of games that cause frustration.
Yeah, this game gives you lives like candy. Like, I'm gonna have 100 lives more than likely, or 99 rather, before the end of this game. I don't know if this was a glitch, but the first time I ever got 99 lives, I actually managed to get to 100. I don't know if the counter was supposed to do that, but it happened. Facility, 4 life, right there.
It's just, yeah.
There we go, and I can't complete the level because I don't have the color gem. There's Coco getting pelted. Just for your viewing pleasures. But that'll be the end of this part because we're going on to the next island. And that's actually where the game starts ramping up in difficulty. There's still some easier stages along the way. But, yeah. Up the creek, for example, is easy. So I'm going to save my game. There's my save game right there, guys. That's my 100% save. 99 lives, all the relics, they're all platinum for the record, too. It's pretty good.
That's, quite the spicy meme, I guess.
And we're 21% done with the game. So in the next part, we'll be doing Up the Creek. See you guys then.
Later takers.